I know y'all are wondering what the baby's name is. Those of you who don't know need to understand the process, okay, to come to this name conclusion or to any name conclusion was a process that damn near took the entire 9 months. Seriously. Hubby loved the name Jesus from He Got Game. Okay. Even though we're not going to talk about the fact that Jesus in the movie hated his name being Jesus. We're not going to talk about that. But he wanted his name to be Jesus. And he was so very ultimate, like he was so serious. He really wanted his name to be Jesus. So for the longest amount of time, I did not even bring up the name situation because I personally was like, there is no way I'm naming my child Jesus. I'm a spiritual person, you know, and I believe in God. And so I'm not saying that to say, oh no, I don't want to have anything to do with that. I'm just saying that when you name your child Jesus, not Jesus, Jesus, you just set them up to live up to a certain expectation. You know what I mean? You put the bar way high up there, even when they're a kid. I don't know what we're going to name them, but I know his name's not going to be that. Like, that's what I do know though. Finally, you know, literally like 4 weeks ago, I sat down with hubby and I put him in a corner and I was like, we need to come up with a name. It cannot be Jesus. Let's figure out what we can agree on. So I literally got online and went through different names that I already liked. I liked the name Isaiah. I told you guys that. I liked the name Isaiah. I was okay with the name Kyrie. I really loved that name. And then he told me, you know, he knows somebody who had a kid that was just named Kyrie, so he didn't want to pick that name. Plus, for basketball reasons, he didn't want to do Kyrie. So it was like, okay, fine. But I could have went with Kyrie. You know what I mean? Finally, we come to this. I think I found it on a website actually and wrote it down on a list of names that I liked. And there was a lot of names, like we were playing back and forth, like, let's name him this, let's name him that. He's like, well, we're going to name him that. We might as well just name him Jesus. And, you know, so we had fun with it. It was a fun-filled night. And then I was just like, well, why don't we just name him this? And he was like, you know what? I like it. And I was like, what? You like it? Do you really like it? Because we really had been going back and forth for literally like 2 hours. And he didn't like any of the names I was coming up with. I didn't like any of the names he was coming up with. It was just like literally like the baby was not about to have a name, okay? Like he was about to just be called baby brother, like, or little baby or something. That was going to be his name. And then he was like, I really do like it. I was like, are you serious? Are you serious? This is his name. And he was like, yeah. I was like, all right, let's get a piece of paper and write it down and see how it looks. And if we both agree that we like the way it looks with the first, middle, and last, then we will keep it. No going back now because we running out of time. You know, I wrote it down. He wrote it down a couple of different times. And I was like, okay, I like it. I like it. So we agreed. It was locked in. And this is his name. You guys ready? No, you're not. Let y'all get ready. Let y'all get prepared. Let me get him for this because, you know, he got to introduce his own name. You know what I'm saying? All right. He's like, I don't even know what's going on. I just know that I'm sleeping. With his cute little curly hair and his cute little bear slippers. Okay. We decided to name the baby Blaze. So his name is Blaze Gordon. I know a lot of people were confused because when I announced his birth, I said, baby Gordon has finally arrived. Everybody was like, oh, I thought his name was Gordon. And I was like, no, that's our last name. That's my husband's last name. It's my last name. And that's our kid's last name. So clearly that's not my baby's first name. But yeah, there was a lot of confusion on that. I had to correct everybody. And then everybody's been blowing me up, asking me what his name is. I'm like, y'all just gotta wait and be patient with your girl. I like to build up some suspense. You know what I'm saying? Life is about suspense and waiting and things like that. Surprises. There's not many of them in this world. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have a few of them. And I love that name. I think that it matches his little fiery personality. The fact that he came in completely different from all the rest of the kids with this sandy brown hair, these steel gray eyes that he has. I think his name is perfect. The fact that he doesn't have a K name doesn't bother me at all. I used to be really stuck on the fact that he didn't, you know, really stuck on the K names. Hubby has got me off of them. And so last child I have to name, I figured let's just do what we want to do. You know what I mean? No rules. and that made it easier for us to come to an agreement also. So this is Little Blaze. Short, sweet, simple. I love it. Everybody I've told the name to, all my family loves the name. My friends love the name. Everybody's like, that's a really unique name. Like, I like it. And it's not super crazy, but it's just crazy enough. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy enough, it just might work. So yeah, this is Blaze, guys. Say, nice to meet you, everyone. All right, so now that y'all are fully updated and everybody's on the same page, we can all call him the same name, and it's not a secret anymore. Hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think down below. See you next time.